One of the most important Google Analytics tools you can use for in-depth analysis is segmentation. When you apply a segment, you are essentially filtering your data in real time. Segmentation lets you isolate and compare subsets of analytics data so you can see which segments may be underperforming. You can segment users or sessions in Google Analytics. User segments can span multiple sessions within the date range you've selected, such as all the goals that users completed or all the revenue generated by a user. For example, you can segment users who made a purchase and compare that to a segment of users who didn't make a purchase. This analysis can help you better understand what influences people to buy. When segmenting sessions, however, the data is confined to user behavior within a single session, such as the goals that users completed during the session or the amount of revenue generated by a user during the session. For example, you could segment sessions based on their traffic source, like sessions that originated from paid search, and compare that to sessions originating from email campaigns. Both user and session segments can be built using dimensions, metrics, session dates, and even sequences of user actions. When you look at a report like the Audience Overview, notice that the All Sessions segment is already applied and will include every session within the selected date range. To add additional segments, click the gray arrow to open up the Segment Builder. You'll see a list of commonly used segments with descriptive names. You can compare up to 4 segments at any one time by clicking the segment label or dragging it into the empty fields at the top of the report. You can remove segments by simply clicking the gray X in the top right corner of the segment. When you've selected the segments you want to compare, click Apply at the bottom. You'll see each of your segments represented in the time graph and data table below. Once activated, segments will be applied to your other reports as well. While Google Analytics offers a number of helpful default segments, you can also create your own customized segments. This is the real power of segmentation. Simply click Create New Segment beneath the Applied Segment fields. To create your own segment, first give the segment a name. Then choose different criteria from the categories on the left to filter your data. For example, you can choose language from the demographics category and filter the data to only include those who speak French. For more specific filtering, you can even create segments based on sequences of user interactions. You could create a segment to show users that started in the footwear section of the online store and then moved to the men's hiking boots section. You can define any sequence of user actions, such as viewing a page and then starting a video, or viewing a size chart and then adding boots to an online shopping cart. As you encounter more complex questions about your customers' behavior, you can use segments to isolate the correct subsets of data and find opportunities to improve your online performance.